So I believe in go big or go home. And this time I'm going big. Because to my left is the prize that we sent out to wherever in the world the winning driver is. And that's this Star Wars 5-pack featuring R2-D2, Luke Skywalker, Yoda, Darth Vader and an exclusive Stormtrooper, original in the box. And this is the prize for this competition. As I say, will be sent to the winning driver wherever they are in the world. Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Vulcan Raceway for this episode 5 of the Star Wars Shootout. Today we've got the bottom 8. Last week we saw the first 4 go through to the Grand Final, the Darth Vader car, the Rey car, First Order Stormtrooper car and Ballistics. This time we are going to see the first 4 eliminations from the tournament. We're also going to see which 4 of these will go forward to face off against Cuboid in the Luke car, Paddy Cakes in the Stormtrooper car, Mark Taylor in the Vanster and Lou Nips in the Snowspeeder in Redemption in 2 weeks time. So next week we should have an episode of A11 Outlaws and it should be the Grand Final, which will show who the king of the season is going to be. That should be interesting. Anyway, who's racing today? So in set 1 we have got the Alliance cars. Got car 3 James Stirling in the Poe Dameron car. Car 4 Princess Sparkles in Spectyte. Car 5 Tomi in the Yoda Blvd Bruiser. And car 8 Scooter Roundwell in the Obi-Wan Kenobi MST Suzuka. In set 2 we have got the Imperial cars. We've got car 10 Hakari Rin in the Darth Maul car. Car 11 GryphonSoul in the Kylo Ren car. Car 13 Scoupe from Poverty Hollow in the Captain Phasma car. And car 14 Mainline Mark in the exclusive Stormtrooper. Looking at my picks for today, my top pick to go through is Mainline Mark. He had the top points scored in his group round with 10 points. Second would be Tomi in the Yoda Blvd Bruiser. He got 8 points. Third would be James Stirling in the Poe Dameron car. He also got 8 points in his group round. And the fourth one will be GryphonSoul in the Kylo Ren car. So all 3 of those got 8 points and Mainline Mark got 10. Anyway, we'll give you a quick track overview and then get down to the racing. Don't forget to do the usual things, like, comment, subscribe. Right, now I'm out of the way. See my new Lotus in mirror? You know what I'm like with blue. So, safety teams are ready. There's the Comish and the 4 that are through to the Grand Final. There's Cuboid and the 4 that are through to Redemption. John at Modelmatic stood there with the track owner. Everything down at the finish line. Everything already here. Our thanks go out to our track sponsors. Cuboid at 4 Cubed Racing. Kelden Raven at Kelden Raven Customs stood there with the Flying Fenman. John at Modelmatic. My brother Phil at Tomi RC. And this event's main sponsors is the team at the BERCC. They're busy building a new venue, BERC 2.2, BERCC 2.0. So best of luck with all of that. I'm going to go and give them some labour and help out with that as soon as I can. And here's our cars that are waiting to take part. First 4, the Alliance 4. Second 4 are the Imperial 4. Let's get them up to the line and get down to the racing. Race 1, and on the front of the blue lane you've got James Stirling in the Poe Dameron car. Behind that is the Obi-Wan car of Scooter Roundwell. And on the red lane in the front you've got Princess Sparkles in Spectyte, and behind that you've got Tomi in the Blvd Bruiser. 3, 2, 1, race. And Princess Sparkles has pulled them all up part way down. 3, 2, 1, race. I don't know what Princess Sparkle did there, but she got stuck. It appears that Princess Sparkle had left the handbrake on. Hopefully that mistake won't get made again. Right, up the line now. On the front of the blue lane, you have got the Obi-Wan car with Yoda behind him. And on the red lane, you have got Poe with Spectyte behind that. 3, 2, 1, race. Poe, then Obi-Wan, then Spectyte, then Blvd Bruiser. Race 3. On the front of the blue lane is the Yoda car with Spectyte behind. On the front of the red line is Obi-Wan with Poe Dameron behind. 3, 2, 1, race. And they've pulled up part way down. 3, 2, 1, race. Blvd Bruiser, then the MST Secura, and they're the only two that finish. Race 4 of set 1. On the blue lane, you've got Spectyte in the front, Poe Dameron in the rear. On the red lane, you've got Yoda in the front and Obi-Wan in the rear. 3, 2, 1, race. Green, white, white. Poe and Yoda both had 12 points, likely to go through. Princess Sparkle got 7 and Scooter Roundwell got 9. So Scooter Roundwell may go through. Princess Sparkle is in all likelihood out unless we have a load of DNFs. We'll see what happens. Anyway, up at the line, on the front of the blue lane, you've got the Darth Maul car driven by Hakari Rin. Behind that is the exclusive Stormtrooper driven by Mainline Mark. On the red lane, we've got the Kylo Ren car in the front. That is driven by GryphonSoul. And in the rear, we've got Scoupe of Poverty Hollow driving the Captain Phasma car. 3, 2, 1, race. Hakari, so Maul, Kylo Ren, exclusive Stormtrooper and Captain Phasma. And we've got the Stormtroopers on the blue lane and the lightsaber wielders on the red. In the front we've got the exclusive Stormtrooper and behind that Captain Phasma on the blue lane. On the red lane you've got Darth Maul in the front and Kylo Ren in the rear. 3, 2, 1, race. Exclusive Stormtrooper cuts off Darth Maul, which means exclusive Stormtrooper and Captain Phasma are the only ones to get across the line. On the front of the blue lane is Captain Phasma, behind that's Kylo Ren. On the front of the red lane is the exclusive Stormtrooper and behind that is Darth Maul. 3, 2, 1, race. Reset 1, 3, 2, 1, race. Reset 2, 3, 2, 1, race. That's better, and they all get across the line. we have the Stormtroopers on the red lane and the others on the blue. In the front we've got Kylo Ren on the front of the blue lane with Darth Maul behind that. On the front of the red lane is Captain Phasma, and behind that is the exclusive Stormtrooper. 3, 2, 1, race. Kylo Ren, Darth Maul and the other two failed to finish. So another interesting day of racing, and the final results are as follows. Going through to Redemption are the 4 cars right here with me. First one, James Stirling in the Poe car with 12 points. Tomi in the Yoda car with 12 points. Mainline Mark in the exclusive Stormtrooper on 12 points. And GryphonSoul in the Kylo Ren car in 11 points. And the first 4 eliminations are the 4 that are behind. You've got Scooter Roundwell in the Obi-Wan car, who only got 9 points. Hakari Rin in Darth Maul, who only got 9 points. Maybe he'll stop picking cars by colour. Him and Cuboid. Cuboid goes for orange, he goes for red, and they're not doing too well at the minute. Anyway, he's on 9 points, he's out. Princess Sparkle in Spectyte on 7 points, she's out. And Scoupe in the Captain Phasma car on 5 points, he's out. Moving on to episode 6 Redemption. I will get the cars moved around and show you who we've got and what order they are in. Give me 1 second. So, episode 6 Redemption. 2 weeks time. Set 1. Snow Speeder with the Loop Nips. Cuboid in the Luke car. James Stirling in the Poe Dameron car. And Tomi in the Yoda car. That's set 1. Set 2 is Mark Taylor in the Vanster, the Sand People car. You've got the Kylo Ren one, which is GryphonSoul. You've got Mainline Mark in the exclusive Stormtrooper, and then you've got Patty Cakes in the normal Stormtrooper. That will be set 2. Now, I'm sure that the ones that are already through to the grand final will be watching with interest. There's only 1 Alliance member through, which is Ray. We have got 5 Alliance in Redemption and only 4 Imperial, and only 3 Imperial. So hopefully 2 Alliance will go through, so we can get a 3-3 final. We'll see how that goes.